Hello, class 7. So, today we are going to study a new topic, that is thunderstorm. Yes, so it is going to be interesting topic. So, we will study today about thunderstorm, cyclone, and tornado, and many more topic. Okay, so this today's class may be not so long. Okay, so thunderstorm, you might have seen lightning during rain time. Yes. So, what is actually the meaning of thunderstorm? Actually, rain and lightning both are associated with each other. Many a time, rain is associated with lightning. Yes, when the rain occurs, that time lightning also occurs. When the rain occurs, that time lightning also occurs. So rain with lightning is called thunderstorm. Rain with lightning is called thunderstorm. This happens mostly in the summer. Yes, this happens mostly in the summer. Yes. So we can say that thunderstorm occurs frequently. Yes, it will not take even a second. Hot and humid tropical area. Generally, it happens in hot and humid tropical areas such as India, because India is a hot area and humid area. Yes, and in summer, the air rises up. Air rises up because air becomes hot in summertime. And so, and that there is lot of rain occurs, and a lot of moisture also occur. So in years when the air rises up along with a lot of moisture, after rising up to a certain height, water vapor cools down. Yes, we know water vapor cools down. Yes, everybody know. Even the fifth class student know water vapor cools down. Yes, and start coming down in the form of droplets. Yes, they come. The swift drifting of water droplet create electricity among cloud. Yes, that time actually what happens, the swift drifting of water droplet create electricity. Yes, the water droplets create electricity. Why? Because that time the cloud has a positive and negative charge, and earth also have charge. When the positive charge meet with negative charge of the earth, that time this happen. So this manifest in the form of lightning and sound. We see in the form of streak. We see in the form of streak. This is known as thunderstorm. Yes, this is known as thunderstorm. So I hope you understood. Yes. So thunderstorm generally occur during rain time. So what is thunderstorm? Rain with lightning. Rain with lightning is called thunderstorm. So when in summer, during when the air rises up, it takes away water vapor, and water vapor cools down. Yes, they form the cloud, and the rain started. But due to the positive charges of cloud and negative charges of the earth, when the charges meet, that time thunderstorm occur. Means lightning and sound you can see with rain. Okay. So about the charges, you know that there are two type of charges: positive charges and negative charges. Okay, we will study about them in the topic of electricity. Okay, now let's study about the cyclone. Let's move on the next point. Okay, let's study about the cyclone. Yes, Cyclone. Let's study about the cyclone. So as you can see the picture of cyclone, yes, actually cyclone occur in the water. Yes, cyclone occur in the water in the form of circular shape, as you can see. So sometime air moves very fast. Yes, sometime air moves very fast. Yes, and fast moving air towards the center. Uh, when in that time actually when the heavy rain occur, that time actually cyclone form. Yes, when the air is moving very fast, when the air is moving fast and heavy rain also occurring, that time cyclone form. So what is cyclone? Fast moving air towards a center, fast moving air towards a center with heavy rain is known as cyclone. So wind direction, wind speed, humidity and temperature together create cyclone. Yes, these are the main aspect behind the cyclone. Yes, these are the thing which causes cyclone. Which wind speed? Yes, air speed should be fast. Humidity? Yes, if humidity will increase, then heavy rain will increase. Temperature? Yes, if temperature increase, then water will go up, more water vapor will go, and more heavy rain will occur. So they create cyclone. Yes, remember, wind speed, humidity, and temperature. So when water vapor in the clouds cool down, you know that during the increasing of temperature, water vapor goes up and then it started condensing and it forms the cloud. Yes, we know. So when water vapors in the clouds cool down, it releases the heat. Yes, when water vapor cools down, it releases heat. This heat warms the air. Yes, this heat warms the air. Yes, because when the water vapor is cooling down, why are they in the form of water vapor? Because they got the heat. Yes, water got the heat and their temperature increased. That's why they converted into water vapor and they rises up. When they again become cool, they release the heat. They release the temperature. Then again they become cool down. This heat, this when water vapor in the clouds cool down, they release the heat. This heat make the air warm. Yes, this heat warms the air around the cloud. The warm air then rises up. Yes, when you know that this heat will definitely warm the air. And when the air will get warm, we know that air will become light and it will rises up. Yes, it will rises up. And you know that when air will rises up, at that place low pressure will create. Yes, when the air rises up, at that place low pressure will create. So the low pressure zone will create. This low pressure zone will be filled by cooled air if the air is moving very fast. If the air is moving very fast, then this um, low pressure zone will be filled by cooler air in from the surrounding. This will create a system. Yes, this will create a system in which the center is having very low pressure. Yes, at the center the low pressure will create. Yes, and is surrounding by wind moving around it. Yes, and it will be surrounded by wind. Yes, low pressure, and because of this system, when the when the air will come to the feel the low pressure zone, then the center will have very low pressure, which will be surrounded by air, as you can see in the picture. The wind from the surrounding moves in a circular fashion. Yes, then this wind will move in a circular shape. The wind will move in a circular shape, and it will go towards the center. The wind will move in circular shape and it will go towards the center, and it will rise to cyclone. Yes, it will rise to cyclone. Okay, so in this way cyclone occur. Now let's study some fact of the cyclone. Let's study some fact. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids, let's study some fact. So the center of the cyclone is called eye, because at the center the is a low pressure area. This, yes, the center has low pressure area. Okay, the center of the cyclone is called eye. A cyclone may be 10 to 15 kilometer high. Yes, what is the height of cyclone? A cyclone may be 10 to 15 kilometer high. Yes, my God, it is so long. 10 to 15 kilometer is so big. It is a rotating mass of air. Yes, it is actually a rotating mass of air. Yes, it will get heavy because of air. Air has also mass. So because of rotating air, it will become heavy. So if we talk about the diameter of eye, the diameter of eye is also long. 10 to 30 kilometer. Yes, the diameter of eye is about 10 to 30 kilometer. Yes, and the height of cyclone is 10 to 15, but height is not so big, but the eye diameter is so big. 10 to 30 kilometer is very big. And eye of a cyclone is a calm area. Yes, you know, the eye of the cyclone is very calm area because it is low pressure area where not enough air is available. The cool air is available, but the around it wind is too much, which rotate and goes towards the center and create the cyclone. But around the eye, air may move with high speed. Yes, at the center the speed is low, but around it the speed of the air is very high. So the speed is around 150 to 250 kilometer per hour. Oh my God! Means the speed is very high. Means it rotates with this speed in 1 hour. It rotates like 150 kilometer to 250 kilometer. Yeah, it's very big. So these are the fact you need to memorize. You need to memorize the cyclone. The center of the eye is the center of the cyclone is called eye. The height is 10 to 15 kilometer. The diameter is around 10 to 30 kilometer, and the speed of the wind around surrounded the eye is 150 to 250 kilometer per hour. But the eye of the cyclone is a calm area. Okay, means no. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's talk about the tornado. Let's move on the next point. Okay, before we study the destruction caused by cyclone, before we study about the tornado, let's see some destruction caused by cyclone. Yes. What are the effect of cyclone? Yes, whenever the cyclone comes, what will be the effect of it? What will be the effect of it? So, a strong cyclone can be very destructive. Yes, so, because you know that cyclone is actually accompanied by high wind and with heavy rain, yes, so it can damage the house. It can damage the house. Not only house, it can also damage the telephone poles. Yes, electric poles and trees are uprooted. Trees are uprooted. Yes, strong wind of the cyclone may push the seawater towards the seashore in the form of high wave. Yes, you know, because of strong wind around the cyclone, so it can push the seawater towards the seashore. Then, with high wave, then these high wave can damage the house which are near, to the seawater. Yes, coastal area house can be damaged, life of many people can be lost. Yes, they lose life of and properties. Yes, and being the area of low pressure, eye of the cyclone lift water in the center. Yes, you know that the center area of the cyclone is calm area. So it will lift the water. It will lift the water in the center, and this may cause rises water up to 3 to 50 meter high. Yes, because the height of the cyclone is very big. Yes, 10 to 15 kilometer. So it will rise the water because the center area is very calm. So with low pressure, so it can, I hope the cyclone lift the water from the center, and the water will rise to 3 to 15 kilometer up. So this 3 to 15 meter high, this appear like a water wall. Yes, this will appear like a water wall, and this water will pushes the towards the seashore. Yes, this will push towards the seashore, and then what will happen? It can damage the large area. It can damage the boat. Many people can die because of it. So which can cause loss of life and property. Okay. And if we talk about in India, the eastern coastal region is more vulnerable. Yes, more dangerous, more destructive. Eastern coastal area. Yes, eastern coastal area is more destructive. Okay, and in terms of intensity and frequency of cyclone compared to the western coast, yes, it means in the western coastal area of India also occurs cyclone, but the eastern coastal area is more dangerous because the frequency and intensity is very fast, so it will damage lot of lives and property. Now, there are many names of cyclone. Yes, there are many other name of cyclone. Cyclone is known by the different names in different countries. Yes, in America, in American continent, cyclone is known as hurricane. Yes, in American continent, cyclone is known as hurricane. Yes, And in Japan and Philippines, it is known as typhoon. Yes, in cyclone is known as hurricane in American continent, and in Japan and Philippines, it is known as typhoon. So I hope you understood. Now let's study about the tornado. Let's move on to the next point. So you know that cyclone are in actually circular shape. Okay. So if we talk about the tornado are also in funnel shape. Yes, tornado are actually in funnel shape. So they actually are they are formed from the soil. Yes, they actually form from the soil. So tornado are very fast moving dark cloud. Yes, tornado are actually very fast moving dark cloud. Yes, and in the shape of cloud. Tornadoes are very fast moving dark cloud. Yes, they are very dark in shape. You might have seen, because you live in Rajasthan, so you might have seen. I have seen, but I have not seen so big tornado. I have seen small tornado, but there are many big tornado also come. Yes, they are in the shape of funnel. And if we talk about the speed can be up to 300 kilometers. Yes, my god, the speed is very fast. Their speed of moving is 300 kilometer, means they can take away anything. They are very destructive. Tornadoes are as destructive as cyclone. Yes, tornado may form within cyclone. Yes, tornado can also form within cyclone. Yes, because the cyclone center is calm area. So inside the cyclone, tornado can form. The tornado may be of dark cloud or maybe included water. So it can be very destructive. So you know what should we do, kids? We need to um, be protective. Yes, we should listen the advice which were given by meteorological department. Or one more thing, that we should accept, we should apply some um, effective safety measure. Yes, we should apply some effective safety measure. So there are some effective safety measure, so you need to know about them. Okay, so let's talk about those effective safety measure. If any cyclone or anything like this come, then what should we do? Okay, so we will discuss in two way, what should be done by government and what should be done by people. So first of all, let's discuss that what should be done by government. Let's move on the next point. Okay, it's effective safety measure. So safety services towards cyclone and other disaster by government and other agency, by meteorological department and other weather department. So what should they do? Cyclone forecast and warning service. Yes, this is very important. The weather department should forecast the warning related to cyclone within 24 or before 48 hours. Yes, because we we are developed right now. We have a lot of technology, so we can get easily information about them. So with the advanced technology, cyclone can be easily forecast. You can easily predict about cyclone before 24 to 48 hours in advanced technology. So this becomes possible because of satellite and computer. Yes, we are developed now, so it is easy to forecast. It is easy to predict about cyclone before 24 to 48 hours. So we can using the satellite. So we can update the people who live in coastal area, so they can move away from that place. So when a cyclone is nearer to the coastline, the cyclone warning is forecasted almost at every half an hour. And yes, after every half an hour, cyclone warning should be given to those people who live near the coastal area, so they can save themselves. They can save themselves. Yes. Okay. One more thing, rapid communication to the government and concerned people. Yes, rapid communication should be also be done. Yes, and Rapid communication to the government and concerned people should be done. Communication about the cyclone is given quickly to the government and people so that proper safety measure and rescue operation can be carried out. Yes, if the government will give some safety measure, then rescue operation can be easily done, and by rescue operation, people can be saved. Okay, construction of cyclone shelter. Yes, cyclone shelter should also be made. Cyclone shelter are very important. So, construction of cyclone shelter should be done in the cyclone prone area. Yes, in cyclone area, shelter should be made where people can can stay there, and arrange. Government should arrange the food, water, all kind of safety measurement, and shifting the people quickly to safer place. Yes, people should be people should be quickly shifted from that place so we can save them. This is the way to saving them. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's see the action on the part of the people. Let's move on the next point. Okay, it's action on the part of the people. Yes, what should be done by people? So, point number one is pay attention towards warning broadcasted from time to time. Yes, the weather department give the warning related to cyclone or any other disaster. Then people should pay attention, listen, and make some arrangement of all the things. So, in case of cyclone warning, stock necessary food item and medicine. Yes, people should already collect, stock the necessary food items, medicine, money, so they can save themselves from these kind of problem. If possible, move to safer place. Yes, this is the best idea. This is the best idea. If possible, the people should move away from that place and go to the safer place, like they should go to the place which are made by government, like cyclone shelter. Okay, fishermen should not venture into the sea during cyclone. Yes, fishermen go to the sea because to collect the fishes, but they should not go. Fishermen should not go into the sea during cyclone warning. Yes, whenever the cyclone come, they should not go because it can harm them. It can be very harmful. Okay, cooperate with other in the community. Yes, you should cooperate with other, you should keep calm. Yes, you should cooperate with the rescue operational doing people. Mm, you should keep cooperate, you should cooperate with the army so they can rescue team, so they can will save you. Help the rescue team. Yes, you should help the rescue team. So in this way you can save yourself. In this way you can easily save yourself. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, it's time to ask some question from you. Question number one: write some effective safety measure to protect from cyclone and other disaster. So you will have to tell some effective safety measure to protect from cyclone. Yes, so effective safety measure can be divided into two parts. First part is safety measure which should be done by government and other agency. So point number one is uh, government should construct cyclone shelter in the cyclone prone area. Yes, government should construct cyclone shelter so they can save the people. Second point is shifting the people quickly to safer place. Yes, they should make rescue team which should shift the people quickly to the safety place and save the people. And cyclone forecast and warning service should be done. Yes, because with the advanced technology, cyclone can be forecast in 24 to 48 hours in advance. This becomes possible because of satellite and computer. Yes, so when a cyclone is nearer to coastline, the cyclone warning is forecast almost at every half an hour. Yes, now, action on the part of the people. Actually, whenever you listen, you should pay attention towards the warning broadcasted from the time to time by the weather department. In case of cyclone warning, you should store already stock, then make a stock necessary food item, medicine, money. Okay, if possible, move to a safer place. You should move with all your important things to the safer place. And fishermen should not go that time into when fishermen should not venture into the sea during a cyclone warning, and cooperate with other in community and help the rescue team. Question number two: how does the thunderstorm occur? Yes, how does the thunderstorm occur? So you know that many a time rain is associated with lightning. Yes. So rain with lightning is called thunderstorm. Rain with lightning is called thunderstorm. This happens mostly in the summer. Yes. Thunderstorm occurs frequently in hot and humid area and tropical area such as India. Yes. So in summer the air rises up along with a lot of moisture. After rising up to a certain height, water vapor cools down and start coming down in the form of water droplets. The swift drifting of water droplets creates electricity among clouds. This manifests in the form of lightning and sound. This is known as thunderstorm. Now, question number three. Question number three is, what is tornado? Yes, what is tornado? Well, this topic is very easy. Tornadoes are very fast moving dark cloud in the shape of funnel. Yes, tornadoes are very fast moving dark cloud in the shape of a funnel. The speed of violent tornado may be up to 300 kilometer. Yes, the speed of violent tornado may be up to 300 kilometer. Tornadoes are as destructive as cyclone. Tornadoes may form within cyclone. Okay. Now, last question. Question number four. How does the cyclone form? How is it so destructive? Write the other name of cyclone. Yes, cyclone. You know, fast moving air towards the center, usually with heavy rain, is known as cyclone. Yes, fast moving air towards the center, usually with heavy rains, is known as cyclone. And you know who creates cyclone? Wind direction, wind speed, humidity, temperature. They together create cyclone. Yes, wind direction, wind speed, temperature, humidity. They together create cyclone. And how is it created? When water vapor in the clouds cool down, it releases the heat. Yes, when water vapor cool down, it releases heat. This heat will warm the air, and what happens when the air is warmed? It will rises up. Yes, the warm air will rises up and will create the low pressure area. Yes, when the low pressure area will create, the high pressure zone. From the high pressure zone, the cooler air will come and fill that gap. Yes, this create a system in which at the center having the very low pressure and the surrounded by wind moving very fast. The wind from the surrounding moves in a circular fashion towards the center and gives rise to cyclone. Yes, and this, you know, the center of the cyclone is called eye. Yes, the center of the cyclone is called eye, and a cyclone may be about 10 to 50 kilometer high in height, and it is rotating mass of air. So we can say the diameter of eye is around 10 to 30 kilometer. And if we talk about the eye of the cyclone, the center calm area is actually calm area, but around the eye air may be move with high speed. Yes, the air which moves around the eye, which is very fast and with high speed, which can be about 150 to 250 kilometer per hour. And what are the some destruction caused by cyclone? A strong cyclone can be very destructive. Yes, a strong cyclone can be very destructive. Since cyclone is accompanied with high speed wind, it can damage the house, telephone poles, electric poles, uproot the trees. Yes, it can uproot the trees. Strong wind of the cyclone may push the seawater towards the seashore in the form of high wave. These high wave can damage the houses, push water to low land, which may be accompanied with loss of life and properties. Yes, and being the area of very low pressure, eye of the cyclone lift the water in the center, and this may cause the rises of the water up to 3 to 15-meter high. This appear like a large water wall, and this water wall, when pushed towards seashore, can harm the large area, which can cause loss of life and property. Okay, in India, generally in eastern coastal area it occurs, and it also occur in western coastal area, but eastern coastal area is actually it is very vulnerable. Cyclone is known by different names in different country. Like cyclone is known as hurricane in the American continent, typhoon in Japan and Philippines. Okay. Now the chapter is over. Now we will meet with new chapter, chapter number 9. Till then, take care, study. Bye bye.